Made it back just in time.
Woo, doggy. Here we go. We got the final of the shootout coming up. And we are off and running. Alex Spellman, the number 1 seed today, takes on Danny Baggish. Good stuff, Nils Nilsson.
Absolutely. Anthony Eugenia.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage today of the CDC Shootout.
Oh, beautiful 140 there for Spellman. He's just staying on task, and that's what's made him get to the finals today all day. And Baggish has run through, I think, 3 or 4 last leg deciders today.
3 of them, if I'm not incorrect. Nils pulled that up a little while earlier. Big names he's gone through as well. Joe Chaney, Darren Young.
Was it 3, Nick? Three last leg deciders.
But I have a feeling Alex Spellman is coming for a title today.
Oh, looking to fill up that Triple 18.
That makes Nils' heart warm. He's a big proponent of that, lower 300 area.
Yep.
Like that's where, as a player of Danny Baggish's stature, that's absolutely when the light goes on about it now is game plan time.
Yeah, 310 is the barometer number that if you're a newer player or you're trying to gain that experience and learn how to get to this level, that's really where you need to start working on your game. If you're able to go up there and hit the triples and doubles on a regular basis.
I see tops for Spellman.
Yep. Great look at it. But yeah, I'm a huge proponent on that because I watch a lot of darts. I'll watch a lot of pro players, and that's where they start. They're looking at that out from there.
69, so 2 6s for Baggish.
Boom,
and Baggish
there's
takes
the
that 94 out. Starts on the bull, goes down to 19s. If he would have hit a single, it would have given a shot back at bullseye. But he gets the triple 19, and he pegs double 6.
You're starting to see more players understand the bull route in your out shots.
Well, not to take anything away from Danny, as in that I'm sure prior to the last, 18 months, he's, had some acumen, of what to do, how to do it, where to put it. But you would imagine spending time now in England with a whole caliber, a different caliber of player on a regular basis has got to.
When I think he's approached it the right way, he knows that here in the States, he became a big fish. And going over there, here he learned how to become the big fish. Over there, he has to learn from the big fish how to swim in that pond.
Just like everybody does.
Yep.
Here's Spellman, just as in leg 1, opening up pretty good. Looking solid.
Just going steady. And it's a remarkable part of the game, and you watch a lot of players across the pond, which I do, and I'm sure you do too. You watch it's steady, steady, steady. And then you have, like Gerwin Price and Van Gerwen, and those guys are hitting huge, huge numbers. But you see that bracket between 32 and 64 in the PDC rankings, those players, what they all have in common is constantly steady. And if you can perfect that in your game,
2 10s for Spellman, just inside the wire, but he's got 3 more at least to put a leg on the board. Baggish is going to give him 6.
Straight at it.
2 5s for Alex Spellman to get that break back, tie us up at 1 leg apiece. This is a quick first to 7.
103 average rolling right now for Spellman in a double in event.
Double in, double out. Good, solid 80 open. This is one of those events that I would like to follow up with some players and find out what were and are their choices on the double in. Why you see I think in vogue these days is a double 18. You see a lot of the PDC guys when they're in Ireland use that double 18, but double 16, of course, is a traditional one because it's such a big, out. It's a finish, so there's a lot of confidence on there. 20s are scoring.
Well,
So I'd love to just sort of know, what choices are made.
Watching Gurney, 3 years ago, and he opened everything on the 16. He wasn't concerned about a 9-dart out. It's great to have the 9-dart out, but winning the tournament, hitting one 9-dart out and not winning the tournament
is priority number one.
Yeah. So he was just absolutely annihilating the double 16 all the way through that tournament.
And that's a 180 from the gambler.
I tried to get timing on that. I tried to time that up on you, man.
But look at that with a 350. That's what you hit to leave yourself one and out. Nils loves those 300 setup shots, and that is the ultimate one.
Yeah, and you're seeing more often not only the bullseye route to get to outs, you're also seeing players being very aggressive on their outs, even if their opponent isn't on an out. They know what they're supposed to do if their opponent's on and out, so why not do it when they're not?
Yeah, I think at this level, and see if I can classify that. Obviously, it's top level for this continent, but on the world stage, you kind of know where we are.
Double 20? Oh, just missed underneath.
I think players are afraid to lose the momentum.
Yeah,
right. You lose keep the aggression. So even if you don't have to do that shot, just stay with your foot on the gas and keep the momentum.
Well, you throw a layup shot up there and then you brick it.
Exactly.
And then next thing you know, your opponent comes back into the leg. You've given momentum away.
See if Danny can use those two as a guide. No, splits them, but can't put it in a double. So big moment here for Alex Spellman with 94. We saw Baggish use the bull route, and he's going to do the same. Single 19 leaves him a bull. And there you go. Bullseye for Spellman in leg 3.
Oh.
Gives you a smirk. And Baggish gets his 4th, 5th.
And there it is.
6th start for double 10 goes in.
And that's a break a throw. And that's the 3rd straight break a throw. And Danny's laughing it off because he should have had that round over with. It's interesting the way the evolution of darts has changed from the top down. And watching, having this game being able to be watched on a world stage globally now with all of the streaming that's going on, the understanding of the game itself has improved dramatically. We were in Pittsburgh and we watched Van Dongen win a match going at the bull when his opponent wasn't on and out. And, I won't mention the player's name, but he was offended by it. And Jules is just doing what Jules is going to do.
Spellman with a big 160 open on a perfect leg. Yes, exactly. Jules was going to stay aggressive, was going to go for it, not sort of stay and deter his momentum. And that's to your broader point, that the sort of changing atmosphere in darts, a changing mindset in that, when I was a younger pup, people would have pulled you aside at that. They would have taken, they would have taken great offense at that, and that's going away a bit.
Yeah, the door was open with a 30 by Spellman, and Baggish only managed a 29 out of it. It is going away, and that's a good thing.
And that's a 180 from your number 1 seed, Alex Spellman.
See, we saved them all up today.
The boys brought me in, and now we've got a bucket load of 180s.
I actually see darts going in a very similar direction now that baseball went.
Bullseye for Spellman. No. Was that tops? Tops. I was 10 points off my gazintas.
Yeah. And we're sitting here ready for a 4th consecutive break a throw.
Now is top, so he had 60 left on that third.
Yeah,
dart.
there it is.
I thought he was at an out.
I mean, you don't. This is the drama that you look for in darts. 4 consecutive breaks a throw. It is
We're tied at 2. All right.
a race to 4.
Right, four legs in the bank, and now it's a best of 3.
So one of the things that I noticed about darts, and I draw a parallel to baseball. Baseball fans, it's very stat driven. You like. I don't particularly care to watch baseball, but I love the stats of baseball, and I go crazy. You know, my mind goes nuts over the numbers of baseball, and I'm seeing that kind of trending into darts too, because this is such a numbers-generated game. And I think that as it gains popularity in the States, we're going to see more and more people be more interested in it because of the stats part of the game.
Yeah, that could be a real draw. The numbers angle of it, the ability to go in and sort of break up those statistics that you get through, in our case, through Dart Connect, sort of crunch on them, and you know, it gives you a view of what happened, and it gives you a view over the horizon on what can happen when you've got a matchup of players.
I don't know if you do this, but I sit with Dart Connect when I can't watch a match and I have like Baggish playing somebody, Butler or something like that. I sit there and I watch and I see the numbers that they hit, and then I try to figure out what the route was that they went.
How they hit that 113.
Oh damn, that would have been a huge 171 right there. Gets him where he needs to go though. Here comes Danny. 126.
126 for Baggish.
Just staying right in his hip pocket all the way. 121. Come on, Chalker. Danny has expertly used that 18. The entire time I've watched him play, I've noticed that he consistently understands how that 18 comes into play. And if you sit and you run numbers on darts, you will notice that triple 18 comes into play on your high outs over and over again. And when it doesn't come into play, it comes into play as a setup shot for your outs going forward.
Double 16 now for Spellman in a huge leg 5. Pegs it with his first look, and Alex Spellman, our first hole to throw in this final.
That was a 15 dart leg.
Puts Spellman on the precipice of his first CDC championship.
That was an interesting transition from 16 to 9. Yeah, straight up.
Alex has got on his resume a CDC Cyber Series. This would be his first in-person CDC title. Opens up his scoring ledger on tops. Looking to back that up a little bit. Good third dart. 105 for Spellman. Baggish can't find enough. After 9, two scoring triples here from Spellman put Baggish in a tough spot.
Yeah, he steals the darts from him here with another triple. Doesn't quite get there though. Only 82 scored.
Good looking ton from Danny, but you feel he needed just a little more.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 72 up at this point, but it's enough to force Spellman into, he has to hit a triple no matter what. There it is.
Massive third dart from Alex Spellman.
Speaking of massive, 118 there for Baggish to get down to 122.
You gotta think, yep, he's
Trip
looking
18.
for that one.
There it is, 174 for Alex Spellman to set him up for tops. 122 left here for Baggish.
Massive moment for Spellman. Puts a ton of pressure on Baggish. Can he stay alive?
Misses.
Can't make it happen. And that 174 sets up Alex
Huge,
Spellman to
huge
take
start.
double tops and the shootout title.
There it is. Alex
Woo,
Spellman is your
baby,
CDC
Alex.
Shootout champion.
Alex Spellman takes tops and 4-2, gets the better of Danny Baggish. Alex Spellman comes in today as your number 1 seed, goes from start to finish. What else we got for the folks, Nick?
Well, I think here, once we get sorted, we're going to go ahead and let you hop on in there and go talk with our champion today. He just got his tour card this past year through the online Q school that we ran with the CDC. So a huge moment here for.
That's Nils setting me up out there. Are we going to step away, or are you going to?
You can go out
right?
there and we'll
check the CDC page for a few moments with Alex. All right, so
we'll get them guys sorted, and in the meantime, we'll go ahead and send out a little video here with one of our sponsors. We are supporting Toys for Tots this year, which is definitely huge for myself, being a retired Marine, and so definitely help out. The world is still a crazy place out there, so if you're able to donate a toy or anything else, when you see those boxes, or if you know any of the coordinators around the country, definitely help support some of these kids that we have all around North America. So without further ado, here's a short little video, and then once we get ready with the live interview with Anthony, Eugenia, and our CDC Shootout champion here at WADA, Mr. Alex Spellman.